Good evening, everybody. We are going to be walking around New York City today. We are in Midtown Manhattan near the Stephen Schwarzman Building, New York Public Library. And tonight we are going to be talking about the FOMC meeting as well as Tesla. Yes, Tesla reported earnings, a great quarter at that. Profit margins expanded, revenues expanded, EPS expanded. So we're going to talk about that on the stream tonight. I see Sally, Vinny Castellano, Jonathan Richards, Dallas, Lady O, Deborah J, Solo 401, Everclear 1102, Joey, and Dallas. What's going on? Joey says, how are you? Everclear says, hey, Tom. What's up, everybody? How are you, Jonathan Richards? Vinny Castellano is here. Says, good evening, Tom. Hope you had a great day. Right back at you. Hey, Chris. Chris is joining us with the broken foot. Hope that gets better. Bernard Friedman says, hey, Tom. Sunshine After Rain is joining the chat. What's up, Sunshine? Two Wheel Pine says, good evening, Tom. And Solo 401 says, who would have thought? I see Tesla everywhere. Yeah, Solo, they had a pretty good quarter, so we'll talk about that a little bit tonight. Just let me put my laptop away. But unfortunately, we do have some bad news on the stream tonight, but we also got some good news. The bad news is we do not have a microphone for tonight, so we're gonna have to deal with the wind noise. But the good news is we're streaming. We are right on the corner of 5th Avenue and Library Way. Lady O says, hope you had a productive day today, Tom. I did. Today was very productive, very encouraging. What about you, Lady O? Two Wheel Pines says, that's okay. Your phone usually sounds great. Thanks, Two Wheel Pines. Savi is here, says, good evening, Tom and everybody. Bernard Friedman says, does Elon Musk still invent Teslas? Yeah, so we'll talk about that tonight. But one of the things I was really intrigued by the Tesla earnings call today is that supposedly they're announcing a $25,000 compact car. And if Tesla could actually manufacture and come out mass market with a $25,000 point of entry electric vehicle, that's going to be awesome. And I would actually probably buy it. So as you guys know, we talk about all the time on the stream how I would never get a car. If Tesla came out with a very economical, compact based car that's only 25,000 bucks, I would buy that. I would buy. Hey, Patrick New York is here. What's up, Patrick? Good to see you, my friend. Sarah G says, I helped my brother get a car today. Ah, very cool. What kind of car? I would be interested to hear what you got. Okay. I see Otto here. What's up, Otto? Good to see you. Dallas is here. Solo 401 says Tesla will never do motorcycles. Elon was almost killed on one. So Solo, I did see that interview. There was an Elon Musk interview where somebody in the audience was asking Elon if he would ever develop a Tesla motorcycle, and he said absolutely not. Canyon is here, says hello. Ruby Falcone is here. How are you, Ruby? Hope you're well. We're in Midtown Manhattan tonight. Exploration says Elon just said on the call they aren't working on a $25,000 car. I thought he said he is. Charlie Richardson says beautiful night in New York. Exploration, good to see you. Chris, good to see you. Sarah G. Penelope says evening, Tom. Love the Lions. I do too. We'll take one more look at them before we leave here. But this is Bank of America Tower in the distance here. Laura says, I've got a test tomorrow. Wish me luck. Well, good luck on your test. Hey, the ABX girl is here, says hi. We are here outside of the New York Public Library tonight. But Tesla reported pretty good earnings. So for the 2021 deliverables, it was 936,172 EVs. And that's up 87% versus 2020. And for Q4 alone, Tesla delivered 308,600 EVs, which is phenomenal. So almost 1 million cars delivered in 2021. That's great progress. You know, many analysts on Wall Street for many years have always been betting against Tesla in terms of their deliverables. But then again, Tesla has exceeded expectations almost every time. Hey, Day's Work is here. Says, what's up, Tom? When are you coming back to the Magic City? So it depends. I should be back either Friday night, but it really just all depends on how tomorrow plays out. So it really just depends on tomorrow. But let's take a walk around Bryant Park before it closes. Hey, Juan Guzman says hello from, or Jesus Guzman says hello from Long Beach, California. Dallas says, hey Tom, great view in Manhattan. Thanks, Dallas. Hey, I see John L. Says Alice did a walking video inside the library today. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the Stephen Schwarzman building is definitely my favorite place to study if possible. You know, I actually had an appointment here in the research center of the library to check out the one and only Margin of Safety by Seth Klarman. So for those of you who don't know what Margin of Safety is, it's a very, very famous finance book by Seth Klarman. And there's only about 2,500 copies in existence. So if you wanted to buy one, I think it's almost $3,000 just to buy a single copy. Sarah G is here, Chris is here. Hey, Marilyn says hello, everybody from beautiful Murray Hill. What is up, Marilyn? Good to see you. Q Stang 8 says, will J-Pal crash the market? I heard 5 rate hikes. Yeah, so I mean, I guess we'll see. You know, there's an old saying that we always talk about on the stream, is that it's more important to pay attention to what the Federal Reserve is actually doing as opposed to what they're saying. John Ellis's crazy day in the market, big gap up, sold hard into end of day, now gapping down hard now. Yeah, that's usually bear market behavior, so a lot of these rallies will be sold down. I think Tesla's down about 6% after the bell, after they reported earnings. But it was a pretty decent report. But, you know, that's par for the course in this type of environment. Usually the good news gets sold off. But it is an extremely windy and freezing night here in Manhattan. It is freezing out. Really, really cold. Hey, I see Fresh Start in the chat. What's up, Fresh Start? We are in Bryant Park. Good to see a Fresh Start. Hey, Jamie Price is here, says hello. Soho Guy says, Tom, any thoughts on Larry Fink? Not too many thoughts. We've covered him a little bit on the streams here. You know, if you want to read a good book about Larry Fink, you could read Stephen Schwarzman's new book that just came out. And Stephen Schwarzman made the vast majority of his fortune in LBOs or leveraged buyout deals. So this is Bryant Park. Hey, Stephanie's here, says hi, good to see you. John Alice says good points on the market. Mike Simmons says futures are really red for tomorrow. Yeah, Mike, they were down a couple points last I checked. Tesla reported a good quarter, but, you know, one of my good buddies that runs a hedge fund, he always says, he's like, you know, if the trend is down, the fundamentals go out the window. You know, just for example, yesterday on the stream, we covered Microsoft in depth. And right when they reported, the stock was down about 4%. But after that forward guidance, the stock turned right around and rallied towards intraday highs. But it sold off today. Nothing really could hold its gains at all in this market. Chris says, everybody, I'm finally going back to work on Friday. Foot is healing well. Awesome. Well, that's going to be good. You just go back to work on Friday. Then you have off Saturday and Sunday. Ed Podke says, hi, Tom. How you doing? Ed is joining us from Corning, New York. What's up, Ed? Jimmy Anderson says, cheers. What's up, Jimmy? Good to see you. Hope everybody is well. Dallas says, hey, Tom. Did you hear of the news stories about the young women who traveled around the world on a small plane? I did not hear about that. But if you have an article that you'd like to share, drop it in the chat. But that is kind of cool. So what'd they do? Fly around the world or something? Yes, fresh start. We could see the H&M building. Robert says that's beautiful. What's up, Robert? Roberta. Good to see you, Roberta. So this is Bryant Park Grill. And if you remember, during the streams in the summer and in the spring, there was all outdoor dining, but it seems like they took everything down in terms of outdoor dining. Oh, Chris says, unfortunately, I work retail, so I do not have off Saturday and Sunday. Hey, I see the Austin Tennis in here. Austin Tennis works at PagerDuty. Very cool. Hey, Joey says, good evening, Tom and all. What is up, Joey? Good to see you. We're hanging out in Bryant Park tonight. Papo Ramon says, hello from Aspen, Colorado. Good to see you. Michael says it's pretty expensive. Yeah, the Bryant Park Grill is usually really expensive. You're right. You were right. You know, I'm surprised they still have the Bryant Park Winter Village up. Usually they take that down by now. But all like the shops and everything are down except the ice skating rink. So you could still come here and ice skate. Hey, Judy D says, hey, Tom, good evening. This area looks enchanted. Richard says, hi, man, how are you? I stay here watching the video. Richard, appreciate it. So this is like the indoor / outdoor dining room at the Bryant Park Grill. So even though it's outside, it's probably heated in there. Juan Sanchez says, Tom, when will the S&P bottom? I do not know when the S&P will bottom. I do not know. Dan says, good morning in SA. Good morning. Samantha J says, Tom, do you ice skate? So I really don't ice skate. I really don't ice skate. The only thing I do is skateboard. So today I was actually working from this building right here. There's a WeWork's office here. Beautiful WeWork right here. I highly, highly recommend it. Great location. I was in there getting some work done today. Post says, hey, Tom, will there be snow on the stream this weekend? I really hope not. I really, really hope not. I'm not a big fan of snow. But supposedly everybody's been telling me that New York is going to get a big northeasterner. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I haven't really checked the weather yet, but we'll see. Hey, I see Dan here. Ruby Falcone says, holy smokes, 24 degrees. You're a trooper. It feels a little bit colder than 24 degrees. It feels a little bit colder. Sabrina Fair, good to see you. Good to see you. So Tesla reported earnings today, and their revenue came in for Q4, this is $17.71 billion. Analysts were expecting $16.64 billion. So there was a beat on the revenue piece of the top line. Quarter over quarter, or year over year, previous quarter, revenue was up 65%. Earnings per share, or EPS, analysts were expecting $2.37. Tesla came in right around $2.54. So a beat on both the top and the bottom line. So it was a solid report, but we have to understand the market environment we're in. We had the FOMC meeting today. Jerome Powell is signaling he's going to be taking inflation a little bit more seriously. Markets sold off. They couldn't hold their gains. So I would be very, very careful with any new buys until we find some sort of support here. Ed Podke says, tons waiting for the Tesla car. Yeah, Ed, you do have a good point. So Elon Musk on the earnings call today, there was a very important thing he said. And he said that the vast majority of all the Tesla factories today were running well below capacity. And the reason for that, he said, is not because of low demand. It's because the supply chain shortages and the logistics nightmare. So Elon Musk says we have more than enough demand to deliver products and services, but there's a shortage on raw materials. So the vast majority of factories, including the new one in Germany, are running well below capacity. Hey, Shop by Scott, it's Tom. I pointed out the Tesla store in the Design District stream yesterday. They're waiting for you to go in and order. What's up, Scott? Yeah, so I mean, Scott, it seems like the demand is there, but you know, it's pretty much been par for the course with almost every major company reporting, saying, look, the demand is there. You know, God, if we miss our revenue targets, it's going to be because of supply chain issues, not because of demand. But Tesla still managed to beat on top in the bottom line. Hey, Terry P says thank you. What's up, Terry P? Good to see you. NMB045 says, hey, Tom, TD Bank apparently plans to hire 2,000 tech workers. Interesting headline. Well, that's good news, man. That's really good news. So this is the fountain here at Bryant Park. But take a look at all the icicles on here. That's crazy. It's so cold out. Just to give you guys an example of how cold out. There's icicles all on the fountain. Patrick NY says, Tom, I like the way you pay attention to what the Federal Reserve says and not what they do. Oh, funny. Maybe I misspoke. Yeah, let's pay attention to what they do and not what they say. So funny. Well, good to see you, Patrick. So Shop by Scott, I really have to get to the Design District in Miami. Sunjib says, hi, Tom. How are you? I'm doing really good. Doing really good. Hope you're well. Joey says Elon was pretty darn direct. Sarah G says Elon Musk is one of those people I admire because he really focuses on his craft. I agree with that. Fresh start, yes, we could see the World Trade Center from 6th Avenue. I promise, don't worry. Time lapse says, do you see any coins in the fountain? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So this is the One Vanderbilt building. So for time lapse, let's see if we see any coins in the fountain. You know, there's actually a ton of them. There's actually a lot of them. Look at them all. Hey, Mona D says, hi, Tom and chat. Good to see you. Alex says, where are we? We are in Bryant Park, where the fountain is all frozen over. Two Wheel Pine says, the fountain looks cool with the icicles on it. Good to see you. Our friend British Gray is joining us from the one and only Tampa, Florida. Good to see you. Victor says, hey, bro, you should do a walk near Rikers Island entrance. Ian says, future's tanking. Ed says, you need to get a car there for Florida. Ed, what's the weather like in Corning, New York? What's going on up there? Looks like we got the FDNY coming through. Hey, Midnight Blue says I'm in Tampa as well. Hey, we have the Swan joining us. What's up, the Swan from Ireland? Peter Wu says, do you have any opinions around DeFi? Yeah. So Peter, I think decentralized finance is really going to disrupt the traditional banking system. I think it's a little bit of a long ways off, but I think DeFi is going to disrupt how individuals and companies in general raise money in the capital markets. I think there's a lot of exciting stuff going on there. GGMYC is here. What's up, GGMYC? And I see Karina Thompson. Good to see you. Oh, the Swan. Check out this view of the Empire State Building we got here. So this is standing inside Bryant Park. Beautiful view here. Sarah G says Elon encouraged McDonald's to accept Dogecoin. Hilarious. Miss Bash says, hi Tom, how are you and everybody? What's up, Miss Bash? Peter Wu says, in your mind, is token funding for DAOs the main disruption? Not the main disruption, but you know, we were just talking about DAOs the other night on the stream, and we were thinking about creating one to buy the Empire State Building for one of our moderators, the Swan. Because in a DAO, if you guys aren't too